This really should just be the dip I, although that it's very, very clean. I have no way to tell if this is up or not. I really want to just be able to find it, make sure it freaking works, dude, I guess it is working. Alright, yes, they're buying up everything. 8:30 was the news. Oil's up 30 cents. 8 a.m. dumpy. News report comes out. And hitting the 2-hour FEG. Pretty much start the trip. 75 37 is the media draw. But I don't want to hop on that at all. At all. Guess it should be working then. Where'd that check go? So all overnight sell side YM gone. I think you hit an FEG. Midnight opening for ES. I mean, 48.30 is only 30 points away. And a lot of this even getting touched is just balance. So it has no business holding. Let's see if we can work anything down in here again. We might not even get a chance to enter. Setting up, trying to stream. I didn't even realize it was 8:30 and everything. Dollar. So it has gone previously slow. Again, to not get traps and stuff like this. Follow the dealing range. Here to here. All this premium holding. FEGs on retrace. Not even on retrace, FEGs holding. Protecting the high. In terms of oil, I don't see a need for it to come lower. Now, if you want to be vacuum trader, turtle, shift. The only thing that has going forward is turtles against it. That's really it. Why are we not connected to the chat? Hold this pushes up. Bounces this order block. Yeah, especially dollar CAD doing something like this, just completely smacking and running that off. but even oil would be hard. Like I said, slowly hard pressed to short oil. I don't think they would turtle that, in all honesty. But in terms of coming back to fix, there's some Vibs at 74.5. But even then, because especially this 2 hour candle is closing at 9. Anything below midday opening is basically a buy then. If it moves down when it opens. Indices will keep grinding higher. Dollar's ready to roll. Yeah, euro higher. My 15-minute chart looks comical. Pound's ready to move higher too. After CPI. Well, there's CPI, I should say. Yeah, because their CPI came in, ran this low, like came out 2 a.m. I know it was Wednesday 2 a.m. I don't know, but either way, good candidates now run previous week's high. Grabbing internal, hitting this FEG, all that jazz. There's a Strat 212 for you. Could definitely work though, because of like quadruple turtles, the high and then stalls there. FEG, supposed to use for continuation, completely failed. Would be fun, but I'd imagine they'd give RTH a little bit of money, a little bit of something, or even getting down on this wick here. But all this is pretty much hit. What's oil doing? Oil just ran up. Yeah. This is probably going to be some type of internal run. Only because you most kind of see it here, just stalls up here, hits the swing low and just runs it, and then soups that. So if you're assuming this is souped and protected, which even then, those guys there, but all this, either move up or sit and then dump back into it, then we can go. So you can do it at like 9 a.m. or like when, yeah, at 9 basically. Yes, new high, all the indices new highs. I think the most important thing about all this is just remembering. Oh, jeez. It's all neutral information, no matter what. Any feelings you get about or have of candlesticks is self-fulfilling, self-imposed, I should say. I'm very down for oil to roll over. Or at the very least, 830 open would be pretty nice. Because there's still the VIB at 74.5. And, oh jeez. Oh. And yeah, VIB at 74.5. That was such a good scoop on Dow on the news. My goodness. Oh, where were we? Where were we, dude? Oil opens up. See if it does anything. And really just looking for some kind of drop down to 74.5. Or even 74.3, that'd be even more cool. And if you still have 30 minutes. I mean, very easily run into something and just run it back. Just to come to 830 levels. Like 830 order block here. Whatever this is. But this is pretty balanced, I won't lie to you. If there is something there, it's decently hidden. That's kind of what we're banking on. Is people are going to wake up and just chase this. Well, some people will. Especially for the sell-off we had Wednesday. Still probably scaring some people and just want a short double top. FEG and retrace. Also in Bissy here though. You can do some kind of ping pong action. Yeah. Boom boom. FEG and retrace, one of the best indications you can use, honestly. For something going wrong. It's extremely, extremely strong. So this is that internal run we were looking for. We still want the VIB because it's a VIB. But yeah. Especially just kind of closing at the high. Everyone longs this on breakout. Stop loss under bottom of the candle. Runs it immediately. So sinking into that. Good, good. See if we can come even underneath this. I would totally take, but this is really just what we wanted. Alright, hit 1 mini on CL in a second. 38, 46, yep. Run it lower. Alright, we're in at 50. Jeez, what a fill price. In here, I will mark this off the box. We are in on this dump here. Like the scale in on oil now. Now this FVG here should have some type of reaction, at least for like a breaker or mitigation block. For the people that were long this is where you get out. This is how you play mitigations and get free equity risk. At least sometimes. But that's basically what you look for. If you bought any of this move up here, you're just looking to mitigate whatever you just lost. And now, see if we can get even one more offer wouldn't hurt. But if you're under the assumption that 8 a.m. open, power 3 manipulates down, scoops this. This is smart money's buy right here. This is their buy right underneath there. So they should, at the very, very least, this will be defended and added to. If that's truly there, then they have intentions of taking it higher, which higher time frame draws absolutely higher, 100%. All these failure swings and everything is fine, but running, again, honestly, it's really the same freaking thing as this. Move up, sit there, turtle the high, run internal, and then keep going. So it's like move up, turtle the high, run internal, and then keep going. It's actually kind of funny. One's a 15, one's a 1 minute, but the idea is the exact same. And even on the 2 hour, I don't want to clear the whole thing, but push up, turtle this high, run internal, and keep going. And since this morning, we've had 2 hour Bissy / this big 15-minute one here. They got filled here, and this one. So this one should be breakaway. Like this getting touch means this is gone and this is gone. And that basically means the rest of this is gone too, is the other thing. Very important to realize. Basically anything underneath here, we get to sell through it. Like all of that, we get to sell through it immediately. So we're pretty much in the line of the same territories, which is fun. So yeah, so we just keep stalling here, which is good for longs. Half a lot. That's the only thing I like about CMEs, the fill prices, dude. You get filled right when you enter. You just worry about all the other stuff. So alright, we're pretty much loaded on CL. We'll add another one on our eval here. We were in at the box like 902. Admittedly, I should have been buying this when it was red, but it wasn't the 4X. So now we just gotta wait and see. But this whole setup shouldn't be too crazy, in all honesty. So now we just play the waiting game and more fun. Look at other stuff. Now, if we were really gonna hit indices, what is this flag doing? For some kind of move like this, honestly, if they really want to hold something like this into open, especially if turtle time does anything in here, short it to run it back down into any of this, and like I said, hit this order block at 960. Really, like that would be like the King Kong move. I mean, really, just like on oil, in all honesty. So, seeing how we treat this civvy here, just keep reacting off it. What you're looking for is just like the ping pong idea. You're looking for, yes, it's going to start delivering down and reacting down, but you want to see, ideally, this candle here for the order block hold. And go from there. And if it doesn't, then you know you got problems. Or I want to sweep this, which I understand the idea for like failure swings like this, but it's likely that if they bought this, this is just them protecting it. They won't actually run it lower. Again, internal sweep, perfect, into the VIBs that we were looking for. The biggest thing is this sweep here of this candle, making this outside bar. That's grabbing internal on a fractal time frame, and ideally to push higher. So none of this is ruled out, like absolutely not. But it really just depends. If it capitulates, we'll just exit. Alright, so we are at break even, technically, in our oil, because we added a second contract. So we're currently at 2 at 74.55. Even though we bought the first one at like 50. We are technically 2 at 74.55. And again, I wouldn't even be hard pressed to dump this thing. Unless we're like underneath 23. I really wouldn't. Now, if you want to play the cell model formation forming, could. But again, higher time frame should be keeping us out of that. And really, this is this. I hope you were able to see that. That is this. Internal run, sweep, go. Internal run, sweep, go. Oil's fine. What are the indices doing? Oh, my server's ridiculous, dude. I love them, but they're ridiculous sometimes. Short 3. You're short 3, bro. Oh, bro. Alright, so oil is 74.70. So it is pushing up. Cool. And classic ICT. Look at the bodies. And one thing you can also do that's really busted. Turn off your wicks. Turn off your wicks. Down close candle fully supporting. Fully supporting here. Even though, yes, it wicks. And this body opens below. Full support. So. And again, these are all trapped longs here that just ideally sold this bottom when it crushed them. So you look for longs to go long, you know? That's really the big thing there. Yeah, he's gonna get. Yeah, they're gonna turtle soup this open. They're gonna soup during the time they're supposed to. Into open. SQQQ. Oh yeah. Oh. It pretty much needs to roll. There's no way. Don't. No. Ooh, that's kind of. Oh, yo, that's kind of clean. So, but yeah, right now we just gotta keep waiting and then see what happens. Yikes! That pop is very loud. Wish it didn't do that, but dogs got chewy. So again, same thing. Yes, moving in, digging into this. It was a real PD array. It was a real PD array. So reacting off it, we have Vib, sell body, buy body, also a Vib here. So if you have a Vib crossing into a Vib, it still needs the bodies. Sell body, buy body right afterwards. Again, 75.37 makes perfect sense. Especially for, well, even if it doesn't, 90 is immediate draw. Especially if you look at the bodies of this. Yeah, it wicks all the way down here. Look where the body finishes, all the way smack up here. when you're looking for like the next candle, you're not looking for anything too deep of a retracement. Like even something underneath the body like this is plenty. I need to sneeze. Yikers. Big yikers. Gold. Yeah. Cool setup though, honestly. Should have been there. Turtle soup. Effigy and retrace. CSD down here. Or here, if you really want to be either one. Honestly. But effigy and retrace just thinks that 2 points. And at this point you can just follow bearish delivery, up close candles, SIBIs, and see if they support price. Which there are some SIBIs here, so there you go. And you can ride it just to, you know, discount leg. Well, this is more like equilibrium, but this would be at least your immediate draw. Because if you're assuming that like all this is hit, it won't come back down here hitting this. Actually, it didn't hit this, but come back to this, especially on a 15 minute, you might only be looking for, you know, this up candle here to get filled, and that's it. Which does actually line up with this FEG comically perfectly. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Yeah, definitely more fair value for gold. If it's trying to go somewhere, definitely for... There's no wick above this body, which I guess is the new thing, apparently. If you're that kind of guy, go above 290, run for 290. So, it is turtle time. No turtle time. This is not good. Well, it depends who you're asking, actually. It's really good for shorts, because they probably pile drived into this, or long. I would be hard pressed to say longs pile drive into this on a BISI. I'd be much more inclined, like I said, to short this open, run at least this, at least 48. After that, we can run it all the way back, all the way back. But especially for time horizon wise, because there is a VIB, barely. VIB here. Close was 97.5, open was 97.25. So literally a tick VIB. But that means that needs to get hit. No, so actually no. It does not need to get hit. It's just inefficient there. But that's a great time to trap RTH people. Thinking it's still going to go short off double top breaker. And then you can tear through them all. Because as cool as a pre-market run would be, it wouldn't make a lot of sense if that's going to be your daily expansion. You want to at least trap them somehow. And again, back to oil. That's what you're looking for. Yeah, it's going to react off this, but it should react off this when it hits it. It's literally telling something to switch and keep it. And literally keep it like bullish delivery. It's like the whole point. The entire point. And again, we're in at 50. I should have 45 especially should have been it, but I just botched and bought on a green. It's demanding like 2 more ticks for no reason. So that is something to work on. FPL literally just ping ponging. Bissy here, getting that Vib. So we just gotta wait. Back to our doggies here. Yeah, because like NQ just has this micro body 15. ES has whatever that is, which if it wants to turtle this right now off a Bissy continue, that'd be comical. That'd be borderline comical. But that's literally what would allow some kind of PAP to go for 48.30. This for the cord. Yeah, see, oh, wait a minute. Is that the same Vib? No, it's not. That'll be cool, though. Solid hammer closing. If they're gonna do it at open, they need to reverse in like they would reverse in like 2 to 3 minutes, basically. Like a lot of SPX moves at the open, they'll think it for a couple minutes, or really they've been open and just fucking running it. They really have been doing more of that, but that's like their alternative ego. They'll do something like that. They'll just think it at open. Just do whatever. Think it at open, run it back, think it. So now if they like dump it, I mean that works as well, to be honest, but some kind of turtle setup to come in a discount is like pretty much the most required thing right now. I don't know what that was. That's what that should have been. But yeah. Some kind of move in like 10 minutes, not even. Regardless of what the macro offers afterwards. But if it wants to just skadoodle, that would be pretty optimal. Alright, oil's up to, I just saw peak at 80, which is cool. Oh, sneeze time. Never mind. Gonna never mind that never mind. Oh, this season's been awful, man. Seal's pushing. Again, yeah. React off this. That's what PDRs have to do to unwind and offset. But again, the delivery should occur. Oh, we've been muted. That's not good. I don't know how long we were muted for. I really don't. Oil though. Run it back real fast. Hitting rejection block, which is cool. Those are always fun. Same thing though. If you think they bought this order block, defending it. If you think they bought this, all this is just internal run to buy more right above their price level, and keep going. Now, what this Stibby does here, I don't know. We'll see. It pretty much should be breakaway, in all honesty. Just because of how much balancing was done here than this delivery down. But back to this since we have English now. So same thing on CL. If we assume that they bought this for the ITL, they bought 86. They're not going to buy anything up here. They're going to wait for another offer at that same, or right above that area, just so they can buy more. Or just like in a market maker model, they can just dump it all at the highs. So they would have bought this, runs this internal, buys this. So the idea is if this is if you assume that they bought this, this should be protected if they truly bought it, and they have intentions of protecting it, because eventually they won't, but they have intentions of protecting it. They will buy this offer that's right above this one, because they're not going to get the old price filled, because then you make no money. So they'll buy 86, they'll buy 87 here. They're not going to buy anything from 92 and all this. They bought 86 and 87, so they're going to let it run back down. In this case, FEG internal, they'll buy 89. They're not going to buy, again, 96, 95. They bought here, and they bought here. So they're going to use that same price as another spot to accumulate, whether it's equal or slightly above, in this case for a buy model, and they keep pamping it and running it until they reach the terminus of whatever it is, and then they dump it all at the high. And that's how like the buy model and sell model is going to work, is like they will literally take every single order, accumulate, reaccumulation. That's how you get like the second and first legs and everything, is just to get up there. Yeah, so that was basically breakaway gaps. I did nothing. Now for this, you're technically basically looking at now as a breaker. So you want to see some kind of support off this up candle for continuation. Like it really shouldn't come back down to any of this. Maybe this VIB, maybe. But even then you have high, we got low, high, lower, low, and then break. So you want to be looking for bullish breaker, up close candle support. See what happens. Yeah, so like this VIB is literally be the only business here. Like we shouldn't be coming down to 59 or anything like that either. So you want to try to see it work that and go from there. UVXY run up 20? Oh yeah, oh it definitely did, yeah. It definitely just ran up. I was wondering about it because I was like, I swear it was like 60 before we opened. That's weird though. Well, not weird, but that's a sign. That is a sign. It's like you really don't want to be seeing much of this for oil, especially for, or just in general, honestly. I have to clear the slate here, especially for running a high, running a high, running a high. Now it is a 15-minute candle. It's halfway done, so you can see where it closes, see where the body is in relation, see if the body wants to close above either of these two guys, but it wants to start closing, down in here. A bit more hard pressed, especially for, you have midnight open in relation to this order block here that it kind of smacked into. So that's really like what you're kind of looking for in that regard. just hitting this and getting ready to go. Yeah, I don't know what oil. You just want to see really how it closes. But again, if something like this is grabbing all this internal, when you're getting a retracement here, whatever it is in relation, you just want to, but you can pretty much take it and try to straight up trust it and see what it's going to do. And again, if we push over this, we're basically set. And again, coming down to this BISI, this fractal move, like this fractal delivery down here, open selling, all that stuff. So something in here on like a 30, 15 second was literally the order block to hit this. But again, body closing way up there. And like that's one of the big things you want to look for. Is see where the body's close in relation to everything. Yeah, especially that we're pamping now, dude. I don't know. I was not planning on that on indices. I really wasn't. I mean, I understand the draw, but like, or is it just? I mean, it could just be Christmas pamp and be done. You know, very well could be. Right, so oil's pretty solid. Go to 2 minutes. Wow, 2 minutes clean. Order block turtle. Got an internal FVG. Internal liquidity and FVG, very strong setup immediately. Boom. Again, yes, it drills back into it, but nothing. It ain't hit this. It ain't really come close. It was nothing that was like super. Even past like a mental stop, and then you just don't exit that type of stuff. Like it didn't even touch areas it shouldn't have. Like we were talking about why this shouldn't be touched. Why, even though yes, this got quote unquote touch, it didn't really do anything crazy. And admittedly, this is just, hopefully you can see it, internal run. It's last down closed candle. And again, if you always want, turn off wicks. Down close, push up, FVG, down close support, down close support. Yeah, it wicked down that we saw it do, but nothing actually crazy. And again, VIB, sell body, buy body. And there's 74, 80, 90. But we're going for, I mean, the very, very least 17 or 23. And that's just for the sake of the weekly profile and everything. You might as well just go for this now, just because of how stacked all this buy side is. So now we just gotta again just keep waiting and seeing if we can get there. But that's how you can at least stay in a trade pretty well and have like true invalidation spots. And it's like, yeah, you're not, even if you think about like, if your concern is like drawdown and taking heat and all that stuff, that's when you want to be entering, when it's literally sinking against and it starts to do like some scary like type of thing. That's like the time to be looking to do something. That's when everyone else is doing something. They're probably doing the opposite of what you're about to be doing, ideally. And if you're doing what they're doing, then get ready to do the opposite of that, dog. All right. Still, of course, you want continuation. I mean, for this guy, like everything we got, again, we don't have much reason to come down here, especially sweeping this on a 5 minute. Really, not much of a need. Now, could we just be smacking something to make it HRLR? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that might have just been it, honestly. Because, like, RTH, just crush it, and then we gotta go. New at FEG. Entry number one, for those that know. Make a lot of money. You lost money? Everyone, what happened, dude? What happened to you, Chief? Were you doing like Forex? Or like, yeah, I guess what were you doing? Tell me about it. You lost money in trading? Options, oh. What'd you buy? Do you understand like how the Greeks and all that work? Because that's all really important. You lost money? Did you, I mean, help you? I don't know. How do you want me to help you? I don't have money to give you. I ain't got shit, dude. This is all demo trading. No money for paying rent or buying food. Yeesh. Dude, try actually, no, I'm not even gonna say it. I don't know. Yeah, I ain't got nothing. I promise you. If you saw my bank account, you'd laugh just as hard, dude. I promise you. Ain't got nothing like that. I wish I did, my guy. I really do. How much can I give you? I can give you, dude. I can give you nothing, unfortunately. I ain't got jack dog, dude. I just started trading. I just started, dude. Dude, I'll try some other chats, honestly. They got way more people than you and me, admittedly. They got way more people. There's a couple live streams right now. One has like 850. At least get you some more eyes over there. I'm looking at this other one. Brandon Trades, they got 116. See what they got, maybe. I'm not gonna have anything, unfortunately. Is oil trying to do the Dow is... Bro, who turned on the Dow? Who turned on the Dow, bro? Oh my god. I looked over my right and I saw... Oops. I saw the other chart for it and I was like, ain't no way. Sure enough, that thing is on a mission. On a mission. Bro, this is comical. If they run 30 this early, that is so funny. That's a measured move. Sansa rally. Pretty much, dude. Pretty much. We might be done with oil. I mean, oil you never really hit like on a Friday like that anyways, admittedly. But yeah, I mean they're up 36. Yeah, 30 points net. So again, you're looking for the same thing though. Down close candle support. Can't use these. Look for this candle. These guys here. Support. See what happens. Uh, I just want to keep watching these indices, honestly. This is way more entertaining. Like, don't get me wrong, we're still mid-oil. Don't think we were lying when we actually entered at 50 and 55. But this is way more entertaining. It's just, especially like a three-way, it's just a straight line, dude. Literally 30-minute candle, turtle it, and just gone, bro. Just literally gone. Way more entertaining. But with that turtle at RCH, dude, I don't know. It doesn't have to go lower. Like, it really doesn't. People can really just think like that was it. Oil on a Friday, though, is kind of resident sleeper. I will say that also. But, I mean, it could. It really could be a turtle. Biggest anti thing about oil right now, that turtle for the retrace is the only bad sign. Truly. Otherwise, you just stay bullish on this. That's like the only bad sign. Just push, run it. Traps everybody, comically. But you don't necessarily want to see a 3-bar at buy side. That's my biggest thing. Bro, you can't fight the Dow, bro. Holy. And I guess, yeah, FVG continue. I really should have been paying attention to. I wonder how many people think that's going to be the high. They're going to get blown out, dude. They're going to get blown out. Oh, it's a 1-hour chart. I was like, what is that? Oh, no. Oh, no. Discord chat's being funny. I wonder what's here. I mean, I know there's a rejection block here. Because, hello. But, I wonder where it is. Wonder where it is. Yeah, see, that's one. Yeah, dude, that is not a. This body better be doing something, bro. And either way, this is like 65, 70. Wait, I need to see. I need to see if this is a vol spike. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Yeah, that would be the only reason I would YOLO short. That would be a vol spike. All right, back to oil. Yeah, so like closing at the high there. Again, that whole body logic. You want to see what the body closes like? It closes like that, which admittedly is almost bad. Because next candle buy stops it immediately. Comes back in. But I mean, 10 o'clock should finish off whatever you got. But if you look at like this whole thing, I guess I could swing it on FX. But intraday might just need to dump it, just be done with it. Because I don't know what else you would. I don't know what else you would do with it, really. Yeah, because, oh, did it do the thing? Oh, it did. Definitely did the thing. I gotta work on that still. Definitely gotta work on that. But again, that's how you know this PDR is real, which is fine. It can be real, but the more important thing is if it hits this, there'll be something down here to switch delivery back bullish. Is all it is. Bro, this short might actually, dude, Austin. Maybe not. Oh, wow. Dude, I've seen worse turtles. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's follow this one. Let's follow this turtle. Bam. Turtle soup. Fomo close. CSD. Up close candle, FVG. Let's just ride this thing for some memes. We're just going to see how far it goes. Ideally demonstrate it if we can. Just for practice, because I don't want to do anything else. It's pre-Christmas. I'm going to go take a nap, to be honest with you. Oh, that's not good. That is not good for oil. Run failure swings. Oh, there's a Vib? Yo. Yo. If it starts making new lows, this thing might be dead. Just because of that turtle on the 5 was a hot giveaway. It really was. You do not want to see that at highs at all. Because at the very least it can tell you might get some kind of like aggressive retrace. Now still applying the logic. Push up turtle. Down close candle support. Bissy here. Especially for stacking these, you can pretty much crash into it. So like it is actually a really good turtle soup back into the range. It really is. Now that I'm looking at it more. Because you basically push up. You'll turtle soup the high without going to discount or equilibrium, and you'll turtle soup back into that range at that level. Was that really just to scare longs? If it was, it's kind of comical. It's kind of comical. But again, what do you want to be looking for? Down, close candles. Yes, we're hitting fat rejection block up here. You want to see it work this doggy. Because like on a 5 minute, nothing really went wrong. On a 1 minute, yeah, this is, oh my god, disaster, right? But for this, you just want to chill. Yeah, especially if it's going to move that high. I don't see why the Vib would hold. I really don't. But, yeah, see, no. Yeah, okay. Maybe. Maybe, but I'd be pretty hard pressed with a busy right now. I'm not going to lie to you. And just 2 failure swings. Ooh. Ooh. No, that ain't the best look. It can definitely keep going, 100%. I don't know how much dice we're trying to really cook with on oil here. I really don't. Do. Yeah, really just hits the Vib. I mean, at that point, yeah, just see down close candle, especially for this one. I don't know what the fuck is. I mean, I know what it is, but you FOMO closing, crushing everybody out that just chase this out. You only do that to stop. You only stop out longs to go long. Like that's just the classic rule. So if they want to do anything like that, that's great. That's what they're going to be doing then. Back above 74.9. Yeah, I guess we should be good, honestly. And again, on 5 minute, nothing was wrong. that 1 minute turtle soup was, well, is what I said it was. When you move without hitting anything premium or well, you hit anything without discount or equilibrium in this case because it didn't move up. When you push that new high, that's like basically what I'm dubbing as the swirl. When you do that swirl, you can turtle soup back at least to discount or run the failure swing, or in this case, a Bissy that was in discount. It's like that will be your entry back into the range. So it's like one of those things where basically moves being extended, and it's just to come trade all the way back through. It's really, really sweet. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, one of them things. Is it really? Oh wait, oh dude, it's doing it. Dude, it's fucking doing it. Now that is a good sign. Shorts. Failure swing. Trailed by side. Runs it. Completely disregards how it's closing. That's what you want to look for. And again, really just came up to hit this internal FVG on body. Which is also cool. Oil new high, almost. Yeah. Alright. Oil ride continues. So, yeah. As a pattern, as a looking at a 1 minute and just staring at this thing the whole time, yeah. That is a turtle soup that you definitely don't want to see. Or if you do see it, expect something along the lines of that. But that is like the main signature for that setup. Is push up with literally no retracement, and then the turtle soup itself is the retracement. And again, our higher time frame was well pointing out that like we should be moving up. So let's not kid ourselves here. 2-hour Bissy from the entire morning. So they might have just turtled that on. Could be. Could have been a Romeo reaction. Note the high here, type of stuff. I doubt it though. Except the higher time frame draw, all we've been doing is just stopping out long. We are clear on this. This is horrid. And some with all these wicks, again, it's gonna look chopping bad. But where do you want to be a buyer? At or below midnight, 8:30, midnight. Turn off some wicks, especially for all this. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing actually crazy. So, very much so keep your wicks off sometimes. Or just for a basic visual guide sometimes. It can do a lot. But also doing this is not good either. I kind of want to exit my oil IRL. Yeah. I want to exit Forex oil. Yeah, just because like it is Friday and everything. Yeah. So out of oil on Forex. I'm gonna sell one for the eval. Actually, I might just close it honestly. Because this, as much as this should be like Bissy continue, I'm pretty hard pressed for Friday oil just movement. So, but it's important to understand how you get to that mindset as well when it happens. It's even bigger key. So But we've been here for an hour and a half. Yeah, literally an hour and a half. So, but again, you'd want this down close candle to be supporting price some type of way, at least on the 1 minute. But you also, again, don't want to see that and it just closing right up there and just chowing out of here. You don't want to see that either. Vib? Yeah, Vib. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, to that Vib. Gotta practice taking it off at the highs and everything. Yeah, we're done with oil, bro. Yeah. Alright. Well, we got 15 points out of that because our fill was like 55. We close in there. So, now I sold the bottom, then I sold the bottom. That's all there is. But it'll be a good learning experience then. But for everything that was happening, you would still follow these down close support. Or in this case, the 5-minute one as well. And just assume they're just gonna buy every offer that they have. So if they took this offer here, so like because it's still following it pretty well, to be honest. You assume they bought this. They bought this. IPTA offers them this. They buy this. That means they're buying this. That means they're buying this. And based on the move and the consolidation, it very well could be just another move. Which if it is, then there we go. Then we know. But I just got really tired for some reason. And I want to relax. And QQ definitely still wants 33. There's no way. There's literally no way it's not going for that. That rollover, especially seeing it upside down, is way too good. I don't know how we don't break Thursday's high, or at least, or Wednesday's high, and very minimum use it as a draw. So, yeah, there's something up here, which again is totally fine. That doesn't matter, but it's got to be doing something. Especially again, you do something like that and just immediately start crushing stuff. Yes, you want to get up people that bought the top, scare them out on a breakout, but it was a pretty good candidate for reversal, especially if you look at like where this body closed all the way down here. And I ran to this low already, so it's like, eh. But we'll see. But I think I just got a little too euphoric, burning a high and still trying to run for 2137. Gold might make it to 90, bro. Oh, made it to the FVG. Way to go. Look at you go, Gold. Proud of you. Alright, I think I'm about to do it. I mean, definitely should have took some higher profits up. Hitting the VIB, hitting this. Also, oil on a Friday, I guess, isn't the way either, to be honest. So that was the first mistake. But the higher time for myself trusted to go previous week's high for now. So 75.4. We should see. Maybe not today, but Christmas would be cool. You know? Because even like this range, yeah, it's like 40 cents. Would you look at anything yesterday or the days before? Alright. I guess this might be. That might have been their up move right there, honestly, that cliff dive. But I don't know. I have no idea. But we're just gonna call it here. I don't want to play indices. They've moved way too far, and I don't foresee a Christmas miracle happening. Maybe by next macro, but I would be pretty hard pressed right now. So that could be internal though. It'd be kind of comical. But if you're gonna be that guy, you want CSD, especially for the turtle soup setup that this was. Honestly, you get a soup here, important high, no reaction here. Do it again. So that's something to keep in mind more, truthfully. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll try to be doing this a bit more on my off days, just to get some type of visual and get the thoughts and everything through. But other than that, everyone have a great holiday and take care.